Hey Leos, welcome to Tyranneal. Welcome to the place where we Tyranneal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Let me get comfy. All right. Let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Leo Collective needs to know? Thank you. Laugh at your demons coming out. Bust out your cocoon. Grieve your losses and be open to love. I'm feeling like this is more of being open in general, being flexible, okay? If you thought that you had a path that you needed to go down, or if you thought it was a certain person that you needed to be with, there's a need to adjust, all right? There's a need to be flexible. So laugh at your demons and grieve your loss. It does seem like someone is feeling a loss, but they're trying to hold on to it. They're trying to hold on to it out of, like, you know, just kind of not trying to let it go. Being a little bit stubborn with it. I'm feeling like there's a lot of signs. I'm feeling like there's a lot of signs pointing to this. Someone might be trying to ignore it. I feel like someone's heavily ignoring the signs or red flags. Pay attention to your body here. I feel like your spirit guides are close. There's something with this situation. If you're getting a sign not to deal with someone or to leave them alone, please follow that. As the new moon in Pisces reading was talking about, we are getting saved from certain things. There's certain mistakes that we don't have to make, right? Some of them are not like life lessons. They don't need to be life lessons, you know? Like if you're getting a sign to get out of a situation, follow that and get out before a tower moment happens. All right. Yeah. I feel like your intuition's kind of screaming at you, like, no, 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 no. Turn around, go the other way, don't do it. And someone's carrying a lot of resistance and resentment towards it just not working out. And rather just realizing that this is happening for a reason, someone's just trying to keep pushing. That's where the control issues come in, all right? So someone's shadow is being triggered. As there's a separation happening, someone's kind of digging into their shadow. Now, however this shadow is manifesting, the shadow could be leading someone into the arms of someone else, you know, or it could lead them back to the person. Whatever the case is, someone's handling this loss in a toxic way. Someone's also not facing that. Now, it seems like as someone's shadow is getting triggered, Spirit is trying to reel them back in before they go off the deep end with it, okay? For example, if somebody is going through a tough time dealing with this loss and now they're just drinking a little bit too much or hanging out with the wrong people, you know, whatever the case is, it's like Spirit is really trying to put some red lights up and show you like, hey, just deal with the pain, okay? It'll be way easier. You need to be alone right now. So if this is you, you're dealing with a loss and you find yourself acting out, that's it. Someone is acting out. However that manifests for you, whatever your acting out is, whatever your level is, there's something out of the ordinary and it's behavior just stemming from your shadow. There's a need to be alone, hermit mode, and deal with this pain, the Three of Swords. Finally, just deal with it. All right? Be open to the ideas of new paths, you know. This isn't the one and only, you know. But obviously, heartbreak, it takes a while to heal it, but it also depends on how you handle this healing. Like, do you choose to heal? Healing is optional. You don't have to heal. You could dig deep and just ignore the healing part, right? But that's just going to make things a little bit more complicated, all right? So if this is you, I hope that you find the strength and courage to pick yourself up. Be sad. Yes, be sad, be angry, be all that. But be that to yourself. Because I think, like, with that, all these emotions, you might create more situations that you don't want to create by accident because you're in a bad place. This could be you or someone else. Someone's in a bad place, and so they're acting out, and it might just go and bust into other people's worlds that they probably have no business being in because of either sadness, loneliness, or just plain out, it's heartbreak, and whatever else comes out of that. All right. There's a need to transmute that energy. Like, yes, acting out in a good way, like busting out of your cocoon. There's a different way to transmute this energy, okay? Somebody's acting out and they're going out into the world. Someone needs to act out by, like, really fine-tuning who they are, fine-tuning their character. Dig deep into who you've become or who you're becoming. Dig deep into who you want to become. All right, things like that. Like, this is, it's a lot of energy, but it's not being used in the right way, and it could be used in a better way here. All right. Moon card coming out in reverse. Yeah, 3 of Swords in the world. The heartbreak, the loneliness, the World card coming out, which is the upgrade, right? Wow. Someone's covering up the fact that they're heartbroken. See, it's like the energy of someone's like, they got over a major or someone who went through a major heartbreak and they're going out with their friends way more often, right? Or they're pulling their friends out to the club, you know, or whatever. Like, hey, let's go out drinking, let's do this. When they try to, and let's say the friends try to ask them about it, they're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm over it. Someone's putting up a false mask about that. Someone might be putting up a false mask with themselves about it. They might not realize that them going out and being out on a prowl or whatever the case is not because they're feeling better. It's actually because they're hurt, you know. Someone's like, yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm not in my house crying, eating ice cream, so I must be good. It's like, no, there's many ways to grieve. And someone's grieving by going out into the world. And it's probably going to just cause more problems, you know. Someone could go out in the world and, you know, so they can run away from their pain and run into a new relationship, but a very shitty one. Because the energy that they're in, what they're going to attract in this energy is just not going to be, it's not going to be the best right now, okay? Someone has to do some healing. Or even if they do find the right person, it's not going to play out right because of the energy that they're in. It's just a little bit bewildered and tumultuous, and it doesn't feel emotionally stable, okay? All right. Look at that, with the Devil card coming out. The toxic energy. Someone might come to terms with their own, wow, yeah, look at that snake card, okay. Someone might come to terms with the fact that they're moving, how they act out. You know, this might be a cycle for someone. Like when they get heartbroken, after they break up, then they go and find someone new. They go on a dating app. They're just dating a bunch of people. You know, they're doing this and that. Someone might be realizing what their acting out looks like when they're grieving, and they need to they're realizing, okay, I gotta stop doing that because that's crazy. You know, just because I'm grieving now, and now I'm just cursing out everybody. You know, or I'm cutting people off. Whatever the case is. I'm hitting the bars, you know, whatever the case is, something shadowy, it's something that's just it's not good, you know. It's not a healthy way of processing the pain. Someone's realizing that, all right? That's the opportunity here to recognize that and then do something different this time. Bust out of what you're used to doing with that, all right? Try to take a softer approach to your healing. And not this rock star approach. So that's good. Yeah. Someone didn't realize that it was toxic. All right. Well, that's good. I'm happy to see that. So some people are going to come to the realization like, this is not, who am I kidding? Let me just go and get this ice cream, lay in this bed, deal with this process, you know. I believe Beyonce had a quote where she said that she allows herself, I don't know, 48, 72 hours to be in self-pity before she gets back to work. Now, obviously, I'm not suggesting that, but it's a level of, or I could suggest that. I mean, I like to do that, right? But that's not for everyone. What I do like about that is honoring the pain. Honoring the fact that you have to deal with the pain and process the pain and dedicating time to do that. That's the part that I like about that quote, okay, or that concept. The realism of it. The not faking the funk, rather faking the happiness. And realize, even if you don't feel pain, right? It's really... That's a lie. But if you broke up with someone, or if you had a major heartbreak and you think you don't feel pain, it's because you're lying to yourself. And if this was a long-term situation and you felt really deeply about someone, realistically, you can logically look at it logically. Like, of course I'm going to be heartbroken. Of course I'm going to be heartbroken. We've been together for so long. Or of course I'm going to be heartbroken. I really fell for this person. It's okay that I'm heartbroken. And it's okay for me to pick up the pieces. It's okay for me to be sad. It's okay for me to grieve. But just don't grieve and act out and mess up someone else's world because you feeling fucked up, right? Okay. So I think the first step is being realistic with yourself. First of all, yes, I am heartbroken. Second of all, I need to hold myself accountable for my actions and behaviors when I am heartbroken. 3, how do I handle and process this heartbreak in a healthier, more mature fashion? Because I feel like it's more of an emotional, this is going to help with emotional intelligence a lot, right? And learning how to manage your emotions in a healthier way. All right, that's what emotional intelligence is, right? Okay. But it seems like this was a cycle that's been going on for a while, and it's coming up to the forefront. You might be realizing this about someone else, you know, and they might not see it yet. So, all right, yeah. So, you know, yeah, it's going to be split. Some people are going to realize it. Some people aren't. Some of you guys, you might be dealing with someone and see it in them, and they might not be seeing it yet. All right? We do have the Queen of Wands. So someone is like, someone might push back with the resentment here. See? The energy of this resistance, okay, to what the signs that are being given, being placed in your path. See, someone might know that they're being toxic. Someone might know, like, yeah, I'm hurt, so I'm acting out, so what? And just doubling down knowingly in their toxicity. Well, this elevated. Because at first, it was a cycle. And someone didn't realize that they did this when they were hurt. But it seems like it's going into, okay, well, this is what I do. So, and I'm going to go and do it now. This is making me a little uncomfortable. I don't like this energy. All right. Because it feels like someone, it's the energy of hurt people, right? This is a hurt person that's just about to go out into the world and not intentionally try to fuck other people's lives up, but it's just they're reckless, so they don't care if they do. Like, it's not like they're going out like, oh, I want to hurt other people. I don't get that. I'm not getting that here. It can it's their behavior is laced with a little bit of vengeance. It is. So it's like if this person got their heart broken, they might want to go out and feel better by treating someone like crap, you know, dogging someone out. You know, it does feel a little bit like that, even if their intentions aren't as clear. Like, they might not be completely clear. Some people might be. They're just an emotional tornado right now. And they're not making a judgment call to check their ego or check their toxicity. Their toxicity came to light. They realized that, and it was like, well, I'm going to just be this toxic person then. So you call that whatever you want to call it, but it's, whether it's intentional or not, it sounds pretty damn intentional though, right? Yeah, that's crazy. All right. It's coming from major toxicity though. I mean, major pain. But if they keep going down this route, see, that's what I keep feeling. Oh my God, this person, I keep feeling like this Tasmanian devil type of energy, right? Where this person is just, you know, that Tasmanian devil cartoon, right? I'm aging myself with that, right? But where it spins around and she's like bewildered. Its energy is just all over the place, and it doesn't care what is taken up in its path. It just doesn't care. Just moving with no abandon. If you know someone who's moving like this, who they got their heart broken and they don't seem like they're handling it in a healthy way, then just stay clear. So I'll just say that. If this is you just got over, you dealt with the separation and now you're acting like you're not heartbroken, check yourself, right? Because you are. And it does feel like with this Tasmanian devil energy, as you're like, somebody feels like, everybody keeps doing this to me, so I'm gonna go out and do it to other people. The thing is, you move like that, it's going to lead to some bullshit. All right, so that's what I'm feeling here. You're getting signs to chill out because this path is going to lead to some bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit. So it's like, it could be somebody decides they really want to dig into this toxic devil energy, then they meet someone who really is about this life, right? You know, stuff like that. Like, come on. This is this energy, oh my God. This doesn't feel emotionally mature at all. I feel like this person is carrying some immaturity, and this immaturity is gonna lead them into some shit, something that they're not ready for. See, it's like they're gonna play with the wrong one. Whatever the case is, they're gonna find themselves deeper. It's like they're swimming. Next thing you know, they're in the middle of the ocean. They're like, oh shit, I pushed too far, I went too far, or I did too much. It's something like that where they're gonna regret it. They gotta chill, whoever this is. This is crazy. Especially because someone has a choice. It's not like, see, the problem with this is that, see, this person was moving this way all this time, but they didn't know. And that was fine, right? Spirit's like, okay, you're unknowingly doing this. We'll save you from certain things, whatever. But once you knowingly go into devil energy, you knowingly go into toxic energy, knowing that is wrong, and saying, I'm doing this because I'm paying the world back. That's when the karma starts coming into play, when you know better and you don't do better with it. And with this energy, it's not even like, it's like they're going after trouble. That's the thing, they're chasing trouble. Then it's like, okay, well, now you're getting what you asked for. And when I say like, okay, you know better, you don't do better, I'm not saying like, oh, you know you should leave this person and you don't, right? Because you're still stuck in a heartbreak. Even though that's one role, but I don't feel like it's that, because that's not as active as what I'm feeling. Someone is chasing their demons down. Like, I want to be more of this, because this is the way I need to move in the world so I can never feel heartbroken again. And it's like, it's coming from a very wounded place, but it's turning into a very, like, you can feel sorry for everybody in this world who've done the most horrible things in the world. They're wounded, right? It's coming from a wound. You can be as wounded as you want to be, but it's but so much someone's gonna feel sorry if you start chasing after your own demons and trying to be that. I don't know who this shit is, who this reading is for. This is making me wildly uncomfortable. I'm about to cut this out. What's a blockage here? Some bullshit. It's a blockage. Like, how you do that? How you... Someone knows something has to end, or they... Okay. Yeah. See, tower moment. That's going to be a tower. Somebody's going to get their ass handed to them. Because I feel like Spirit is about to... See, Spirit will give us some nudges, some pointers, some, hey, some little signs, some 444s, some 333s, some 1111s, you know. They'll give you a reading, you know. You go on Twitter, you see something like, whoever's dealing with this, they had a lot, or they're going to have a lot of roadblocks. They're going to have a whole lot of signposts before the tower moment comes. So by the time the tower moment comes, it's like, I knew it. This is crazy. This energy is reckless. It has an energy of like, okay, if somebody's in a car driving and they know a cliff is coming and they're like, I'm going to press. Not only am I not going to slow down, because it's one thing to say, oh, a cliff is coming and I have to make this sharp turn. Let me just keep going at the steady pace. They said, no, daredevil energy. I'm going to push on the brakes, pedal to the mother effing metal, and see if I can make this sharp turn at this cliff. You know, and it's just like, why are you playing like that? Why would you play like that? All right. That's the energy of it. Now, how this could play out in a physical way. It could be, this could be a person who's just really not that good for you. And you've gotten ample signs. Now, because I'm going to bring it back down to real life situations. Because this can't be for the entire collective. That level of intensity can't be for the entire collective. I just feel like that intense illustration was provided because there's a need to show how important it is to switch gears and to let something go. In a real life sense, this person and their path and this experience that they have to close out, it's way more subtle than a Tasmanian devil. It's way more subtle than a train wreck, right? It's way more subtle than that. But I can't shake the feeling that if somebody's in a relationship, or somebody's attached to someone had their boundaries overstepped enough times or was disrespected enough times, okay? Where now this person, if this person stays, nobody can feel sorry for them. It's just like, oh, that married at first sight energy. That girl, Paige and Chris, right? It's like at first you look at someone and they're going through this relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And then after a while, they keep going back, even after the same signs and the same games. Then it's just like, okay, now you're asking for it. It's like someone's asking for trouble by not letting something close. Like, I don't know. For some of you guys, you already had the tower moment and the thing closed already. It closed out already, and you're going back, knocking on a door of this thing that you should not be having because it's just not good for you, and you're begging for this bad shit. All right, what are you feeling to see? There's some major healing that needs to be done, and this is coming from a place of lack of self-worth, I feel. Who else is gonna love me? I might as well have the shitty love. If this is about love, okay? This could be about anything. Someone's being a daredevil when it comes to their life, okay? When it comes to their decisions, they're being reckless. Major healing needs to be done. Inner child wounds, all that needs to be worked out. With this Magician card coming out in reverse, this person doesn't feel powerful. This person, all right. Whoever this person is, they've been overstepped. They have their boundaries overstepped for far too long. They were probably dealing with someone who kept overstepping their boundaries, and in turn it kept eating away and chipping away at their sense of self, their self-esteem, their self-worth. Then this situation ended for some, right? And now this person is feeling used up because they were dealing with some type of narc or someone with narcissistic traits possibly, or some type of energetic vampire type of energy, okay? They were dealing with someone who was just taking and not respecting this person so much that this person became bitter at the world at large. And now they want to go out and get what's theirs. This is their way of taking their power back. Like, everybody keeps doing this to me. Everybody's doing shitty things and getting away with it. I'm trying to be the good person. I'm trying to love this and that. Well, why do I keep having to be good? The villains seem to be winning. You know what? I'm crossing over. That's exactly what this feels like. If that's you, that's just your resentment talking. That's just because you haven't dealt with the pain yet. Just deal with the pain. It will get easier. And I feel like that's what someone's feeling to see with the Star card and the Six of Cups. It will get easier. This is a very yummy type of energy, that Six of Cups. Feeling like home, okay? It will get easier, all right? Someone's feeling powerless. You will get in your power. You're just going to have to do some work. Anybody who steps into magician mode, they're not born into that thing. You got to do work. So do your work. Hold yourself accountable. Because if you mess around and you go and hurt someone because you're hurt, they're not going to listen to your sob story about how someone hurt you, right? If a person was raised by, let's take an extreme case. I don't even think this is necessary. But if somebody was raised by a bunch of criminals, right? And then they become an adult and they become that. The judge is not going to forgive them and say, you know what, you were raised by this. You know what, I'm going to let you off. They're going to be like, okay, but you are standing here. Hold yourself accountable for your behavior and your actions. Doesn't matter who did what. All right, so someone needs to realize that your past, your pain, we all got past, we all got pains, and we can all act out on our pain. The difference between growth and emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, and the people who don't have emotional maturity are the people who deal with the pain in a healthier way. You have a choice here, whoever this is. This feels like a very important choice, and it's going to choose, it's a path. It's a path here, all right? And you guys, whoever this is, you're getting hints. And I feel like you're getting hints from every angle, and then shit can hit the fan if someone chooses the path of doubling down in their devil energy. Overcome your devil energy, overcome your shadow, you can. All right? Five of Cups coming out here. See, we have the Five of Cups that regret, right? First of all, you won't regret being a good person. Like, you can most certainly regret taking this chance and deciding like, I'm going to just be shitty to people for the rest of my life. Like, there's definitely more opportunities for regret on that path as opposed to the path of, all right, I'm going to do my healing. Right? Obviously, that's going to lead to better shit. All right. Double card coming back up again. I feel like that thing is, well, with the High Priestess coming out, is being highlighted. So it's like, what are you going to do with that information? And the thing is, I feel like, see, this is what makes it worse. Like, I feel some of these people are actually very intuitive too. They're very intuitive, and see, that's how the bad wizards can be born, right? People who have these intuitive gifts and intuitive powers, but they don't have the emotional intelligence to handle such power. That's how people start going down a certain path. I feel like whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they do have some intuitive guidance. It's strong, and they might be choosing to deal with other forces, whatever. However that plays out, I don't even want to get into that shit. But someone knows better, and they're choosing not to. They have a choice. Someone has a choice. Okay. There's a clear choice here. It's not like someone just doesn't know. Yeah, see? They have a choice to become wiser. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Someone can go on a path of healing. I mean, it's easier said than done. I know. Easier said than done. Being super hurt and then wanting to just go after the world or go after a person, whatever the case is. I get it. I've experienced it. I've been there. I also know what the path of taking love does. And it's not an easy choice, but it's definitely the more rewarding choice. That's a choice that you absolutely will not regret, right? So I really hope and pray that whoever's going through this, that they overcome their demons, that they learn to laugh at it. Laugh at it. Don't laugh with it, right? You gotta check it. That's your beast. That beast isn't, you're not owned by your beast, right? Don't let your beast own you. You own that beast, and you put a leash on that thing. Yank it up when it's doing too much. When your thoughts are getting too crazy. When your behavior is getting too wild. Yank it up. Like, nah, we're not going that far. No. This seems like it's a major struggle, and you have intuitive guidance on your end. If you're gonna lean into first of all, whoever's dealing with this, you have to lean in to spirit by way of being more to yourself. Because you could go out into this world and you might find some triggers that's going to trigger this. If it's right there underneath the surface, it's not going to take much to trigger this. So you need time to yourself. You need to have some moment of solitude, so all the pain can come up, so you can hear what your thoughts are really saying. Journal, process, and listen to spirit when it's trying to keep you in line, keep you in check here, all right? I feel like this could lead to a significant change, whether good or bad, depending on which choice you make. And I'm sorry that it's so this is so dramatic, but life works like that, right? It's like the end of the path, that path. Watch the new moon in Pisces, because I talked about that. Even though you're not going to see, you probably won't see the result of that karma, for example, like right then and there. You keep going down that path, it's going to lead to some crazy tower that you've built up. All right? If you go down I'm gonna double down on my demon type shit, right? It's a subtle build. So if somebody keeps doing stuff and they keep feeling like they're getting away with it, and they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna be a villain now. They keep doing that. Knowing better, being intuitive and knowing better, knowing the ways of the world, and you're still doing it anyway. Testing the waters. You're gonna see what happens, all right? People who are intuitively guided, that you feel it a little bit more because you know more, all right? And you should be smarter than that and wiser than that. This is an opportunity to gain wisdom and gain control over your shadow. That's all this is. It's an opportunity to gain control of your shadow. What are you going to choose to do? Are you going to choose to put a leash on your shadow? Are you going to chase it into running out into the world even more? Whatever the case is. Are you going to amplify it or not? But either way, lay a solid foundation. That's what it's all about. That's the wisdom. So this is about, with this wisdom card and then this card of logic with the pig spirit, this is using your intelligence. See, this person is smart. This person is intuitive, okay? And that smart, intuitive energy is in conjunction with the pain is going to be dangerous for this person, okay? And then whoever is in their fucking path. So if they choose to use this wisely, then it can lay a solid foundation for themselves, a new foundation. They seem to just need to learn the benefits of setting boundaries without having to wait for it to go too far. That's all. That's the lesson here. Someone's about to make other people try to pay for the pain when this person needs to just realize, like, I should have been left this person. You know, whatever the case is. I'm done with this reading. I'm sorry. Look, whoever's dealing with this, I hope that you find the strength to make the right choice here, and I hope that you become very in tune with your spirits, because I do feel like the universe is moving and trying to put roadblocks to stop you, to make you slow down. You need to go in a hermit mode. You need quiet time. Stay away from people for a little bit because you're not in your right mind. If you're dealing with someone and you see them going through this, they need to just be to themselves. It's not something that you can help them out with. This is a very clear choice that them and only them can make. So if you feel them going down a spiraling into self-sabotage, there's nothing you can do about that. Obviously, try to be there if you can, but don't let them, you know, just know that they're emotionally shifty right now. Don't let them drag it into their shit, all right? I'm done with this reading. Feel free to like, subscribe, share. You know what? Let me pull this prayer. Because we need some archangels. We need some archangels up in this thing. Because this feels like the battle of a fucking soul. Even if it doesn't show up, like it never shows up like that in the physical realm. It never shows up. What's happening spiritually is it just shows up so subtly. You only see glimpses of it in the physical, right? Like, but once you tap into the spiritual, you see the nature of what people are doing. You see the nature of someone's spirit, you know? So even if they just seem like they're out partying, they could really be going through a battle of their spirit right now. Good versus evil type shit. This is crazy. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Please lean in. Get down on your knees and pray. Something, I don't know, start journaling. All right? Journaling is not the answer for everything, but it is. It opens up the door to your emotions, okay? Oh, wow. Okay. Write down your thoughts and feelings. So journaling. I was just about to pull back on the journaling because I know I talk about it all the time, but it's a portal to your emotions. Especially if you feel like you can't feel anything. If you feel like you can't feel hurt and you're so hurt that you're numb at this point, it doesn't mean that the heartbreak is gone. It just means that you're not in touch with your emotions. The writing it out, even if you can't feel it in your heart anymore, if your heart went cold, you could still write it out. It will still come out in words, even if it comes out angry, even if it comes out however it comes out. But there's a need, there's a need for some heavy, active introspection in hermit mode. Stay away from people. Don't be trying to go up into other people's worlds. Get into your inner world and get your shit together. All right. Thank you. Whew. Burn some goddamn sage after this. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG, that's Tara and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. You'll get early access to these readings as well as a percentage off of readings, personal readings, all right? Sending you much love. Hope all is well. Thank you so much. And until we meet again, clear up that energy, all right? Until we meet again, peace.